A joyful day, beautiful beings. It is mine, truly yours, maybe Sierra Clark. I hope you can hear me. I am in space, but this, yeah. So just really just wanted to hop on because as I sat here, my heart was getting heavy and just thinking about some things because it's just that time of year. I think even yeah. So if you want to scream, this is a space to scream. Welcome to Sierra's space. Unconventional. So this is just really a heart rant that's going on because there is so much has happened, and I want to like share with y'all. Y'all excuse the people in the background. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I miss my dad. There's so much has happened. Um, I feel lost and found. Somebody help me explain that. Right? Can you explain feeling lost and found? And I think that's for me. It's all about just finding purpose and finding what I can learn and grow from, even in life moments, even when life is life and you don't have answers to explain what's happening with you, kind of thing. And so, yeah, so I miss that. And I've had to watch my mom experience this new normal without her companion. And so, the cool thing about mom and dad is that I watch love, an unconventional love. I watch love not like the world is even describing love today, but I watch love that came without a ring. I watch love that came without a honeymoon. I watch love through crack cocaine. Y'all don't hear me because y'all want glitz and glamour, and y'all don't want moments of catalyst. And I realized that it's the catalyst that life offers that is the real true blessing. It's the catalyst that life offers that really allows us the opportunity to show ourselves exactly what we're made of. Yeah, so it's the catalyst in life. It's those moments that you didn't expect. It's those things that you never thought would happen. It's learning the thing even with tears in your eyes because you can do that. You can do that. And so as I just sat here and I'm just processing because I'm a deep thinker. Like I'm a deep thinker. The world has us on surface level thinking and being controlled by our emotions and all these other things. But I'm encouraging you. I'm creating a space that helps us to get to know us, right? Because the world don't really slow down and let you figure even that out. But it's in doing the thing, it's the consistency of doing it over and over again that you learn how to do the thing. And so, parents, if I can, right? When you tell your child, I'm tired of telling you this over again, I'm tired of talking to you, then you're missing out on the opportunities to watch them learn, explore, and grow and imagine. Tell them over again. What's wrong with telling them again? What's wrong with the opportunity of getting to teach them something if you really want them to know? I'm just saying. But the idea of that, you feeling like I done told you this and I ain't telling you no more. What if God was like that? What if God didn't just show us moments over and over again how everything is designed to work out in our favor? What if God didn't take the time to be intentional, to continue to resist temptation? What if, right? And yet, He sent Jesus to be an example for us, and we got a great example. So be the example over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because love is and should be unconditional, right? And so if your love is truly without limits, and if you'll die for the person, then I think that means you might want to go to the limit. as many times as it takes to guide that person again, to let them know that you're there and you care, and that you are a present help in a time of trouble. And so I remember dad dad went into the hospital 3 days before Thanksgiving last year. And so I actually spent Christmas Day by his bedside because he had got released from the hospital again and got admitted back into one of the rehabilitation centers where they were not nice to him at all. I've been in healthcare for over 22 years, and the level of care dad received was a negative 18. Um, but so I was by his bedside. So Christmas alone felt different. I mean, it's your holidays. I call them your holidays because I want to celebrate holidays every day. I want to celebrate you every day. And I do that by celebrating me. I do that by ensuring that I'm my best self so that you can be your best self. I do that by leading by an intentional example of being the heel, um, that which cometh your help. So this was just really a heart rant because I was just sitting here thinking, and I had time to think. Life doesn't always give us time to slow down, to process, to think. So we don't have to move from our emotions and our fears and our insecurities and even systematic narratives that has been painted for us, that has been little by little planted and shown on the TV screens and given to us through music for us to hate ourselves. And when you hate yourself, you're going to absolutely hate somebody else. You're going to hate the other person because we're reflections of each other. And when you don't love you, you're going to have a hard time loving somebody else. And so the best love that you can give anybody is giving the love to yourself. And so I promised Dad that I was gonna bloom my behind off. And when I tell y'all this year has been a year, so much has happened that I didn't think that was gonna happen. So many things happened that I didn't think was gonna happen. And good or bad, happy or sad, how you choose to use the thing is really what makes the difference, right? I said, what is that G.I. Joe thing? That knowing is half the battle. And so, how you use the thing is what makes the difference. Now, if you're trying to hammer a nail in the wall, you can absolutely use a high heel shoe. You can use a high heel shoe. I've done it several times before. But is that the best tool for the job? And so think about it. Yeah, you've been out here living your best life, but are you living it to your fullest potential? Are you who you can be and should be so that you are best equipped for the job or the thing that you're trying to do? Say marriage, say being a parent, right? Say wanting to start a business. Are you allowing yourself the opportunity to be your best, most magical self at all times? And I think some of us are being being the high heel shoe, and we think just because we got it done, right, we got the nail in the wall, and we feel good, and you absolutely should. But I no longer just want to be a high heel shoe. I want to be the thing designed and created that God intended for me to be. I want to now live from my purpose. I want my purpose to be an out loud example of what life could be for others, but then also for myself, because I don't know nothing. You won't know nothing until you actually have to do it. And sometimes you might gotta do it over and over again. We've allowed the world to convince us that we need to be like these robots and you gotta get it done quick, fast, in a hurry. But why? Why? Ask yourself why. Like, I found beauty in the journey. I found joy in the journey of learning and exploring and growing again and again and again and again and again, right? And then also the pruning. The pruning hurts a little. So we told ourselves, because the things that pains our flesh we it's a whole hoorah thing around it. Yeah, but the things that pains your flesh should let you know that something is not aligned with your spirit. Yeah. And so now you get the opportunity because you have this pain, which is like a signal flashing red lights or yellow lights to tell you that, hey, stop, slow down, something's going on. But yet most of us have taken that pain and we've hardened our heart. Most of us have taken somebody not showing up or doing the thing that we expected them to do, and we take it as if it's a catalyst or something's wrong with us. And so that's not the case, right? That's not the case. So I want to encourage you during this season, during this time, during this space, for you to give yourself the opportunity. And if you can't give yourself this opportunity, then come over to Sierra's space and we'll find cool, fun ways for you to express the thing that you might don't even know what you're trying to say. Because sometimes we don't always have the words to express that thing that's deep down in our soul, to express in a feeling because we do. I miss that. I miss my grandma. I miss my cousin. Like I miss those who are no longer here in the flesh. But what I've done is I created things to help me remember them in moments that I miss them. And maybe you need help in doing that because maybe, you know, maybe something is happening that you can't process how to do that at the moment. And so, if that's the case, this is what Sierra Space is for. This is what these heart to heart seasonal conversations are all about. Because life ain't just slowing down and letting you do it. Life don't just slow down and let you figure out. In the middle of the thing that knocks life out of you, you are still required to show up for work, to show up to be a mom, to show up. People are still expecting you. And so I want to help you continue to do those things that you love while you process and transition through life experiences. I'm your present help in a time of trouble. And so I created a space. I believe I put the link down where you can hit the link and you can book a session. I'm accepting donations right now. If you don't have a donation, don't let that stop you. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's pray about it. Let's cry through it. Let's scream through it. But let's get you over and through it to the next opportunity that's waiting on you. Have a great day.